The first experiment is regulation of three-phase alternator by synchronous impedance method and MMF method. So this is the experiment setup for doing alternator testing using synchronous impedance method and MMF method. So before going to this, first of all, see the connection diagram. So this is the overall circuit diagram of the regulation of the three-phase alternator. So here ammeter are taken as two ammeters, and that is 0.0 to 10 amps two ammeters, and 0 to 2 amps 1 ammeter. Those are MI type, which are used for AC circuits, and voltmeter is MI 0 to 600 volts, that is required quantity is 1, and rheostat, so 300 ohms by 1.7 amps, one is required. Here the circuit, here starting the circuit consists entire motor circuit and alternator circuit and rectifier circuit. Here motor circuit is this is the motor circuit. This center is motor circuit, and this is the alternator terminals, and this is the rectifier. A rectifier is required for DC supply, field supply. So this is the overall this is the motor circuit, this is the alternator circuit, and this is rectifier circuit. So connection diagrams, and alternator is having ratings 3.5 kVA rating, and voltage is, as it is 3-phase, 415 volts, and speed is 1500 rpm, and amps maximum ampere rating is 4.5. So here for finding the regulation of a alternator by using synchronous impedance method, we need to do two procedures. Procedure 1 is, and procedure 2 is, first procedure short circuit test and second is open circuit test. So first we do open circuit test, and next is short circuit test. So by doing open circuit, you will know the voltage value, and by varying with the field current, you should know the terminal voltage, how much voltage is. So starting from 0 to some 0.9 amps field current, you need to take readings of voltage reading terminal across the armature terminals. Next, that is the open circuit. Next, short circuit. Coming to the short circuit, another connection is short circuit by varying the field current. By varying this field current, you should short these terminals and take the ammeter reading. So after taking the readings, field current versus short circuit current, it will give the SSC curve, short circuit curve, and by taking this reading and this reading, you will get OCC curve. So OCC curve is like this. See. First, field current in both experiments, this is the field current axis, and in open circuit test, you should draw the graph between armature current. This is the armature current, and this is the field current, that is the short circuit line. In open circuit test, field current and open circuit voltage, this is the open circuit this is the open circuit curve. Okay, so after doing short circuit and open circuit, taking the readings, okay, now we go with connections and experiment. We'll take some readings. So this is motor terminals. Supply will come to this line. Okay, here supply from DC supply, here it will be available. From DC supply, positive to it will come to L1 L. So this is the L. So that L next A armature terminal, motor armature terminal. This terminal is connected to A. So this is the motor terminals. These two are motor terminals. This is the starter terminals. Starter terminals have line, armature, field. So this is motor terminals A. So this is the A. So A. Armature double dash. So like that, it has field terminals Z. Okay, so from A to starter A to motor A should be connected. Motor A to this one A should be connected. Next, starter field F2, rheostat F1. So this is the rheostat, so which is used to vary the resistance. So from F2 you connected, it will be connected to F1. So here F1 F2 is nothing but a this is the fixed point, this is the fixed point, this is the variable point. Okay, so this is the rheostat point. So actually here the Z is nothing but a here Z. These are the field terminals. So that Z is this one. This Z is connected to the variable point. Okay, variable point. So this Z is connected to variable point. The top point is variable point. So this is the fixed point. It will be fixed. So this is the where Z is connected to the variable point. Fixed point is connected to the F. So this F is connected to fixed point. Next, this is the entire rectifier circuit. So rectifier circuit has ammeter. So that ammeter is connected. You will see the amps in this. This is the whole rectifier circuit. This is the whole rectifier circuit. So this is the reading ammeter. Everything is connected here. Rectifier circuit is connected already. Next, X. So this field is for rotation of for the starting of motor, and this field is for production of voltage. Okay, this field this field circuit is for production of voltage, and this field is for generation of speed. Okay, next, coming to the armature circuit, generator circuit. So this is R, Y, B, three terminals. So any two terminals line voltage should be kept. So what is the line voltage? 440 volts. So that's why you should take 600 volts voltmeter, not a 230 volts voltmeter, because you are measuring here line to line. So for line, when we get line to line voltage, then we will get if we divided by root 3, you will get a phase voltage. So neutral to R. So this is, so by closing this, first experiment is open circuit test. So everything is connected. Next while doing short circuit test, you should disconnect this voltmeter and you should short this any two terminals and connect the ammeter. So two experiments you have to take the readings from OCC, from open circuit test and short circuit test. You are able to take readings and you will do some calculations. Here, using with this starter, when the supply is given, using this starter, you should start the motor, and you should start the motor. Next, using this rheostat, you should take the readings of the rated speed of the motor, okay, with the help of tachometer. So we'll go for practical experiment and we'll switch on this setup. This is ammeter, AC ammeter. The range is 10 amps, and if we multiply to this, will get 2 amps, 20 amps. This is the common for DC. It will have plus or minus, plus and 20, plus or 10. For AC, the terminal is not a plus, it is a common. It will include for AC meters. This is the motor generator set. This is the alternator, and this is the motor. So for these two will be coupled. If we switch on motor here, and start, then it will run. So by using tachometer, we will take the 1500 rpm rated speed. This will rotate this one generator. So when this generator will rotates, and when we give the field supply to this, like this field supply, the generator will produce voltage. That voltage will be taken across R and Y. This is the this is the multimeter for taking reading of voltage, current, resistance. But we can take this type of voltmeter, no problem, and we can put volts in volts mode, and we can take this one. We can use this. So the range is, as said, the range is 600 volts. So we'll put near to 200 to 1000 volts. This is the volts. This is amps. This is ohms. This is volts. Okay. While doing open circuit, short circuit you should not perform. By using this rheostat, you should by using this rheostat, you need to measure the voltage here. After finishing the voltage open circuit, next it will be left as it is. And this should be varied field current, generated current, till rated current. It should be applied rated current, like this. So this is the tachometer, which is used for speed up the machine. Here the tachometer should kept here, and when the machine rotates, should take the reading. Okay, by varying this rheostat.